Oh, look, I gave him the PK special.
How they pick it up with no driver? Clusters looking no fluff with no fiber. I ain't wanna ride her. Mommy step behind her. Oh yeah.
I'm your favorite battler's favorite battler.
Yo, 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 it's the Brita Gang boss man, your boy PK, and I'm back with another one. So the whole point of this is the whole video I did before. My low pony had max special attack, which is funny, so I changed that and I got some more battles. I found a dude who was number 15 on the ladder. That was pretty cool. This video is probably teamwork makes the dream work, because Bumba decided to come out of retirement a little while ago. By a little while ago, I mean like a few months ago. And he hates OU and he hates tapus pretty much. So he wanted to play some PU. So we hopped in the lag, got our Braintrust thing on, and decided to make a PU squad. So I wanted to upload this just for that, and then I have some games with an actual real low pony, and then a couple mega pincer games, and the game versus the dude who was number 15 on ladder. So if we can get into some battles, I will let y'all know. So this game, if you don't know about Brita Gang, then I don't know what to tell you, but this nigga, you'll see what I'm talking about. So low versus Lele, I don't want to get bodied. Then I see that he's scarfed, so free rocks for me. He goes in a Robombi, so you can get webs. You can't touch Tran anyway. So I want some lefties. Then I want to go to Toxapex, because I want this in when Robombi dies. I guess those games are for beginners only, so he switches Harden Blacephalon, which only matters because the Moonblast attack drop. So then, nigga, those games are for beginners only. Y'all call me Mind Game Munch, that dude that's all about the mind games. Apparently low pony's slower than Lele in webs anyway, so he Moonblast to catch, I guess, my Grin. Then I'm gonna double switch on your sack every time. So get rid of the webs. I know you're gonna psychic. Why'd you psychic? Let me go to Grin. You're locked in a psychic. And then he rage quits. Apparently he had enough. And apparently I made it in the 1800s with this team. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I didn't even notice. I just made the team and wanted to play. So these niggas, yo, I'll never understand. As Missy knows, I don't quite understand. You'll see what I'm talking about anyway, so if I could get into it. So I'm gonna leave Lottie versus Rotom, the obvious surf to hit your Diancie. Then I'm gonna double. I'm gonna set up T-Spikes to force his Taxapex in prematurely. So I know he has Will-O-Wisp and Defog. So Volt Switch and then Hydro Pump. So you don't have Paint Split and you don't have there's one other move that Rotom's supposed to have. Anyway, I set up T-Spikes on his Switch in the Toxapex to pick him up. I don't know why he let me Toxic his Rotom. That's cool. He went into Hippo to force out my trans, set up Spikes. I don't want to get Toxic by this Toxapex. Now, I don't know why Heatran ever switches in to Toxapex there, but Lottie is the always switch. And then because I actually showed Surf, the Heatran's always just gonna give me a free recover. So I don't know if he has Toxic or T-Spikes, and he does, so that's good. So I'm just gonna Scald on your Heatran switch, then I'm gonna Scald again on your Taunt, cause why? Then I'm gonna Scald again, I think. Yeah. So switch Naladi cause he doesn't have anything to actually hit me is the point. So I mean, you can Volt Switch but you're Toxic. So I'm gonna set up T-Spikes again. And then this Volcarona, okay. So if you have Bug Buzz, you have to show me. He switches out so he doesn't have Bug Buzz. So Lottie walls the Volcarona forever. So I'm gonna set up Rocks again. He's gonna go to Hippo and then double and Rotom. So now my Rocks are never going away, and I get rid of the T-Spikes whenever I want without defogging. So, but then he quits. So you did all that to quit the game. So that's what I'm talking about. I don't understand these niggas. I didn't get to use Grin or Lope or Growth that whole time. So 3 months just walled his whole team. But you know, niggas, I just don't understand. But did I tell you that I hate Star? Has that been known as a fact? I don't know if it has. I hate Stall. I'm using Jam Squad, and I never play Stall. So I'm gonna always Lava Plume until I burn them. So he has Sableye, but lets me get Rocks. So that's a thing, I guess. So Ghost Scarm misses the Toxic, I miss the Sleep Powder. Then he Toxics again to get his Scarm trapped. He's not Shed Shell. So I don't understand. So I just want to burn the Sableye, and I can't. cause I don't ever get burns. So finally I get the burn. It's like 3 turns too late, cause his knockoff would be doing nothing to me. So I also can't burn the Toxapex. So I want to get burned, but I can't get burned. So that Sableye knocks off and he's slower. So I don't understand what that is. Then he doesn't have his defog one. So I don't know what that is. He's letting me knock off everything he has. So he lets Toxapex go to sleep, sets up T-Spikes to let me get rid of them. So I defog for no reason, but if Sableye's slower than Tangrowth, then he's probably slower than everything. Then I still can't get burned with Scald. I want to get burned with Scald. So that doesn't happen. So this nigga really is about taking Dracos like that. I don't understand why. And then I missed the Draco because good luck PK. And then he toxics me for some reason. So I'm gonna go to growth and he's gonna toxic me. So I can't ever get a burn is the point. And then he goes Toxapex, he's asleep. I'm gonna Source Dance. He wakes up to scold me. He doesn't burn me. Quagsire always gets 2-way KO'd, so I don't know why you did that. And then Toxapex is gonna go down, so I don't know why you did that either. And then Pinsir beats the Chansey and beats the Clefable 1v1. So that just makes my balls itch, yo. I hate Stall. Oh look, oops, my bad, yo. You just got 6-0'd, yo. I'm sorry. So, and this is the Lopunny team, so we're back to using good teams, I guess. So Magearna versus Growth. I'm always gonna Sleep Powder because I assume that you assume that I'm what's it called? Assault Vest. So I didn't knock off because I don't actually want to knock off his I don't want to knock off his Scarf. So he set up spikes to take damage for no reason. So Toxapex always pivots, always. I don't even know why I took that Psychic. There was no reason for that. So I threw away my Toxapex for no reason. And then he's Calm Mind Lele. That's different. So I have to show him I'm in charge, so I spikes on his switch. Then I want to HP fire on his flare cannon, but those games are for beginners only, apparently. So Lottie can't take Focus Blast into Shadow Ball. Those games are for beginners only, so I'm just gonna frustration you. So this Halucha, I don't understand. So he wants to set up Swords Dance, and if oh yeah, I can't sleep powder, cause I already put his Lando to sleep. So either way, I don't need Tangrowth. So if he would've killed my growth, I just go to Lopunny and kill him, regardless. So I'm gonna double into my Lopunny, then go to Grin, get up another Spike. Well, Ice Beam. Now I froze him. I shouldn't have HP fired there. I should have spiked and let him be frozen. So I want to sack my growth is the point, but he won't let me. So I'm gonna double and not fake out, because why would I ever do that? So Grin's just setting up spikes. That's cool. So I don't know what Water Shuriken is. Then I'm gonna double again into Lando. And that was a misplay, because I Ice Beam and just killed the Lando, and then Lopunny wins the game. And if he woke up and killed me, I lose the game. But hindsight is 2020, and I don't have Ice Punch on Lopunny, or else it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah. So that was a misplay on a guaranteed win. And then this is the PU squad me and Bumba made, by the way. So I'm gonna switch into the Drain Punch, then I'm gonna Sleep Powder. I see that I'm faster. I'm gonna Giga Drain, then I'm gonna Lead Seed. I don't know why he Wild Charged. I missed the Lead Seed. Then he gets a free switch into the monster that is Ludicolo. So I just want rocks. So that's cool. So I'm gonna play games with this man at this point to try to stall out rain. So you can Giga Drain, take Life Orb. Now we head to Surf. So you're not Giga Draining in that spot. I know, it's okay. So Stunky always lives one. And then now the Ludicolo can't switch, so it just has to die. That's cool. Then I'm gonna do pretty much have to the Skuntank. So, Archeops, why? He's so just not bulky enough. And then I can't kill him with the second Earth Power, so that's funny. So he poison jabs, gets the crit and the poison, cause you know, I don't just wall this thing forever though. And then he tries to sucker punch twice, which I don't understand. And then I tricked my Scarf, predicting him to go to Golurk. I don't know a universe where he lets me just kill things, but that happens. Then he poison jabs, doesn't kill me, okay. So Lantern is that thing. I didn't realize that Electros's run speed in this tier. So I also didn't think he would ever T-Bolt. So Golurk is actually slower than my Lantern, which is funny. So I don't know, he tried to Giga Drain for some reason, and then I'm Tangela, so your Rapidash can't do anything to me. And he stays asleep, so he really can't do anything. And then he leaves, but it's cool because his team couldn't break Tangela anyway. So there was that. Shout out to Bumba though. It's my guy, and then another game with the Pincer squad. So Lando versus Tran, and then he Earthquakes turn 1, which I'll never understand. And then he sacks his Gyarados. Awesome. Especially because he is Scarf Lando. So if I went Tangrowth, he loses all the momentum in the game. I want to get burned so I can't be toxic, and I can't be poisoned. So it's not specially defensive Heatran. And then he goes into Lando. So I don't know what kind of Lando that is. So I should think it's Scarf, but now I really don't anymore. And then he was gonna let me Flash Cannon his Lele, which is funny. So I'm gonna stun on him and recover, and then he lets Heatran die to Surf. Then he goes Finny, that's cool. I'm gonna go Tangrowth. I never get to it KO'd. Then he gets a special attack drop. Then he gets another special attack drop. So I don't understand what that is. So he Nature's Madness is, I'm gonna Earthquake. So if he taunts me, that's cool, cause I get a turn of lefties, and then Misty Terrain goes away. I don't have, oh yeah, I do have HP Fire on the Tangrowth. So I knock off his life orb, but it doesn't matter. And Gastro doesn't do anything, so that's why I sacked that. So I'm gonna default, cause I need this nigga to know that I'm in charge, yo. That's the whole point of that. Then he gets another special attack drop. So I'm gonna sack Magneton because it serves no purpose. So Finny can never 2-8 KO me. So I'm gonna Swords Dance and then Swords Dance again, because I'm exerting my dominance is the point. So I don't even think Lando can take a +2 quick attack from 50%. But it's cool. So I'm finally gonna get some Giga Drains off with Tangrowth, and he gets another special attack drop. So I'm gonna sack Laddie to bring in Pinsir and then SD. He can't kill me, and that's probably game. Cause if he lets Finny die, he can't beat Tangrowth, and if he sacks Lando, then he loses Finny. So basically I win on top of winning. That shit just makes me mad. And then we got oh yeah, this is the guy that's like number 15 on the ladder. So he leads Dose, I lead Grin. I'm gonna Spikes on his electric move. Then I'm gonna Ice Beam to get hella damage off. So I'm gonna Spikes again. That's fine. So I can take a Dark Pulse and then another Dark Pulse. So he I don't understand what he's doing, cause Toxapex woes you forever. But he stays in, like Toxapex doesn't woe you forever. So I let him get Ash Grin, cause that's fine. He sacks his thingy. So I don't know what he's doing. So I'm at 29%, so I can live a turn of rocks if I need to. So he goes Chomp. I don't get a burn, of course. I have Tangrowth as an always switch, and then I don't have HP Fire, I have HP Ice. So the Ferrothorn is gonna be able to get all his hazards up, so I'm gonna have to default for him. That's unfortunate, but it's fine. And then he's lead seeding my Tangrowth, which is cool. So I have pretty much full tangrel. So I'm gonna sack my Tran, get a free switch and a lope, and then double into Laddie. I only have one stealth rock switch, so I want to get rid of all that extra shit. Then he swords dances, cause I guess you think I'm gonna switch, and then I have one more hit of life orb in me. So I thought that was Scarfed Lando. So I already said Toxapex just walls this thing forever and a day. So I should have recovered one more time, cause now if he gets the roll, Dark Pulse kills me. And of course, he gets the roll, that's a thing. So Lando comes in. So that's cool. So I'm gonna sack Laddie here. He didn't water shuriken, so I get to go back in a low punny. I'm gonna double into growth and then try to put this Lando to sleep. Awesome. So he's gonna switch. I double into Laddie, or I double into low punny on his Mawile. So got some Rocky helmet, so I can fake out and then high jump kick. The Mawile goes down, and then I can quick attack the Grin. This nigga said, lol, you really had quick attack on low punny. I mean, what other move do you have on low punny is what I'm trying to figure out. There is, I mean, I guess Ice Punch could be a thing, but the whole point of low punny is all about that double priority, I thought. So high jump kick is 72% minimum damage. So I killed his Mawile regardless. So that's cool. I didn't know it was that much. And then this nigga Scrappy is a thing. So this is 168 turn game, by the way. So I'm gonna put this on fast. It's all gravy until it starts, and then I'm gonna skip turns. So Laddie versus Lando, I'm always gonna surf. he goes mute, that's cool. So he trans the switch forever. He taunts me, Lava Plume, those games are for beginners only. And of course I can't get a burn because that would make too much sense. Then I can't get a burn because that would make too much sense. And then he gets a crit because that makes too much sense. Then I see he's toxic on the Toxapex. So I don't mind if he burns this. He lets his new get toxic, that's fine. He defogs the rocks. I'm gonna scald for some chip damage. So I'm gonna set up the rocks again. I'm gonna protect, he's gonna actually spike. So he was gonna let me toxic his Grin. Actually, I don't think I have toxic on this train. So he sets up rocks. So protect, cause I want to see what you like yourself into. Toxapex gives no fucks at all about a Greninja. So you can keep doing this. So does he get the roll? I guess not. And then I don't get the burn, so I would've killed Coco there. Awesome. And then he Z wild charges, that's cool. So Toxapex is the always switch, and then he flinches me. So he goes in a Toxapex, that's cool. He gets the burn so I can't be poisoned. That's what I want actually. So let me get rid of the hazards. I'm gonna default, go back in the train. And then he earthquakes actually. So I should have done something, but I didn't. So that's fine because his Gren has to go down, and I have a spike up, and he doesn't have electric terrain. So I get to regen my Toxapex back to full if I want. And then he wants to get rid of one spike when everything on his team is flying except for that. So I'm surfing to hit his switch, cause why would you stay in? He gets the burn, and I don't get a burn. I'm faster than Halucha because you're running adamant. So I guess he defogged thinking that I was gonna let Grin kill himself. I can't be frozen because I'm burned and because I have Scald, so that's fine. And then I think this is the part where the stall. Oh no, not yet. So I don't know what he's doing because his Mew got toxic, and it will die before it kills me. So I guess he's trying to PP saw me. That's cool. And the funny thing is, I think, yeah, this game is actually before I put the EVs on Lopunny. And so that was kind of stalled. So the Mew again, and we're playing this game. Mew can't ever touch me, so you're gonna have to kill yourself before you kill me. So this is where the attack IVs matter, cause return can't do 37%. So fake out did 14 and return did 34. So let's see. Fake out does fake out does 14 minimum, and so I should have been able to do 40% min damage on the thing, but the whole point is it's 36 minimum damage on return, and I'm pretty sure that's not what happened. Right, so 37 is all I need, and I don't even get 36, and I get my Lopunny burn. So he's gonna go back into Toxapex, and then this is where we play Toxapex stall forever, and I'm having fun, except not really. So we're just PP stalling at this point. So he lets me kill his Lando. That's cool. And he let me kill his Mew. So at this point, I don't know what he's trying to do. And he used up all his Scalds. So I'm gonna frustration until I run out of HP because of the burn. So pretty much I win. And then I want to use up as much PP as possible. So I think I'm ahead by 4 PP on my Toxapex. So struggle, you can kill yourself, boss. and I don't want to kill you. I want you to kill yourself. So he did, and I'm happy, and that's the game. But you know how this game is. But anyway, it's the Brita Gang Boss Man, yo. Holla at me though. I got something in store that I'm gonna put out soon. It's Thursday night when I'm recording this, so this should be out Friday, I guess. I don't know, but I'm your favorite battler's favorite battler, yo. Get at me, yo. Be easy. Holla. One.
True friend, not no new friend. Genuine like leather. No for them a fake friends, so them change just like the weather. And when them would have send you out, real friend would have never. Real friend always there with you through all of you endeavor. Dear friend them support, oh yes, ready for whatever. The value of a real friend, no we really cannot measure. All me know, all of my real friends, they can go treasure. So real friend, real friend.